I'll be honest with you, a lot of people in the AI safety space and the AI governance space think that the political will is just not there right now, and they worry that we need some kind of Chernobyl accident, some kind of real-world disaster to wake up and to actually take action. I think it's right for that to be worrying. My biggest concern is what I'm hearing from inside the companies, and in particular, just this past week, we saw 1,300 employees of top AI companies saying that they don't think they have a brake pedal, and they hope that outsiders, the government, civil society, the public, can help them build a brake pedal so that they can go slower if they need to. They don't really understand the technology that they're building, and as we saw with these recent incidents, they have trouble controlling it. And so I think that's reason for concern.
Welcome back. That's former OpenAI official Helen Toner warning this weekend that only an accident on the level of Chernobyl is going to get people to wake up to the dangers of AI. This as OpenAI and Anthropic both disclosed that their advanced AI models went rogue and broke into other companies' external systems during cybersecurity evaluations. Let's bring in from House Ways and Means, Texas Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne. It's great to see you. What do you make of this? What can be done? Because this fight's going to shape how America responds to an AI crisis and how America competes with China. So 1,300 officials, AI officials, warn there's no brake pedal on AI. What do you say?
I think it's extremely dangerous, and we need to get ahead of it. You think about how much of your personal information is available, whether or not through health insurance, whether or not where you watch TV, what you buy at the grocery store, all of your banking information, personal data, that AI can quickly put all that together and basically be able to, more or less clone your digital footprint. That is some scary stuff. You think about its access to what could happen if our banking systems were shut down, if our power grid was broken into. These are national security issues. And yes, we are really wanting to win the AI race. But the fact is that, between China and the U.S., somebody is going to be having the technology that is prominent. We want it to be U.S. technology. We want to make sure that those companies
but is Congress playing, is the government, is Congress playing catch up here? Because China's AI model, Kimi K3 it's called, it's outpacing, it's set to outpace the leading AI models from OpenAI and Anthropic or Google. But, the creators just made that model available for developers to download, customize, and deploy themselves instead of keeping it locked behind an online service. Is the government playing catch up here?
No, when you have open source and you can do that, absolutely. I don't think they know what they're dealing with right now. AI is so prevalent it's a hockey stick growth model that they're following. And then you add into it what they're doing in China. It can rapidly get out of control. I think what the regulations we want need to be very strategic, that need to be very smart. We don't want to lose the AI race because the government is over-regulating it. At the same token, we got to recognize it is a national security threat.
We're staying on the story. Congresswoman Van Duyne from Ways and Means, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.